Hi, this is Mr. V, and in this video we are going to look at balanced and unbalanced forces. So Newton's first law describes what happens when an unbalanced force acts upon an object. So what we know is that if there is an unbalanced force on an object, it's going to accelerate, and if all of the forces are balanced, well, then the object's not going to accelerate. So let's look at a few situations here with different forces acting. Now it's important to remember that Newton's first law talks about all of the forces acting on an object. So in this first example, we've got a force pushing up, but this force being pushed up is being completely balanced, completely counteracted by the force acting downwards, the force of gravity. So even though there are forces acting on the book, all of the forces are balanced. And because all of the forces are balanced on this object, it's going to stay in its state of motion, which in this case is not moving, so it's going to stay not moving. In our second example here, we've got a boat, and again we'll notice that the forces acting on our boat are completely counteracted. The upwards force of the water is completely counteracting the downwards force of gravity, the downwards force of its weight. So again, all of the forces are balanced. But in this case, our boat is moving, indicated by these lines behind the boat. So what's going to happen is its state of motion is going to remain unchanged. So it's going to stay moving at a constant velocity. Now that's important to note. So without a force to stop the boat from moving, it is going to keep on moving in exactly the same way, so the same speed, same direction, until an unbalanced force makes it stop. So in our last example here, we've got two forces acting on our truck, and these are unbalanced. Okay, we've got a force of 60 newtons pushing back, and a much larger force of 100 newtons pushing forward. So there is an unbalanced force acting on the truck. What that unbalanced force is going to do is it's going to cause this truck to accelerate. It's going to cause it to start moving faster and faster and faster in the direction of the unbalanced force. So if it's standing still right now, it'll start moving, and if it's already moving, it's going to pick up speed. So the unbalanced force will cause this object to accelerate. And that is how we can determine if there is an acceleration acting on an object.